Hey guys, VTC Simmer here. We're here at the beautiful Scone Perth Airport. This one is by Scott Flight. Did a little tour on it yesterday. Check out yesterday's video. We had two flights, one from Edinburgh to Dundee, then over here to Scone. Did do a go around on runway 03 yesterday. So got a little interesting with the crosswind. Came around second try and was successful landing. Came back here and did a tour of this airport. So yeah, check that video out if you want to see that. It's a quick little tour. It's great work by Scott Flight. And all right, so today's flights. We're gonna fly over to Dundee, pick up a couple passengers there for FSeconomy and bring them up to Aberdeen. So. And with Aberdeen, I did download Josh, I think it's Josh, GHOSH 9691. His rework of Aberdeen, the markings and taxiways and stuff. I don't think he did any of the terminal buildings or anything, but did a brief description on flightsim.to. And I also downloaded his global taxi markings, global textures. So we'll see how that looks up there when we get there. Do a quick little tour of that. So, alright, there's our beautiful DA62. And so we're empty flying over to Dundee. We have 80 gallons of fuel, fueled up a little bit here. And the weather looks good from here to Dundee and also good again up to Aberdeen. So we're going to be VFR for these two flights. So nothing special with the routing or navigation, just your basic VFR. Out of here we're going to use runway 09. So right over there on the left side of the DA there is runway 09. Dundee will land 09. Weather's basically the same, they're 11 nautical miles away. So and then when we get up to Aberdeen, runway 34 looks like the runway right now. Things could change, but that's how it looks now. And yeah guys, just a couple VFR flights today, so a short little walk around at Aberdeen. Alright, well let's get started. Okay, we'll come up here, step up our step here, jump inside our plane. Go right. Go ahead and put it into the cockpit view. Alright guys, we'll go off the check today. Adjust my rudder pedals here. Go before starting engine, power levers, they are idle. Every time I jump in here I check these. Fuel selectors, they're fine. Power levers are idle. Parking brake is set, yes it is. Turn the defrost off, it's on by default. Avionics master switch, check off. It is off. Gear selector check down, it is down. Alternators check both on. Both on and on the switch. Switch turns them off. Switch turns them on. Fuel pump left and right, check off. They're off. Electrical master on. And on VATSIM right now there's no controllers in the area on, so be on Unicom. They may come on. Be nice to have Scotland Centre on, that'd be good, but let's see what we get. So strobe lights, ACL's on. Go ahead, turn those on. Engine master on the left. Just give the Garmin a sec there. Okay, so left. So there's our glow. Get that message there. Once that goes out, we can start. So clear prop out the left side. Okay, gauges look alive, engine looks alive. Alright, we can go right side now, right glow. It's live, Clear prop out the right door. And watch the gauges come alive there. Alright. Okay, so that looks good. Anti-aiders, opposite engine start procedure. Yes, yes. Avionics master, go ahead, turn that on. Power levers, warm her up while we plan our flight. Electrical equipment on as required. Okay, everything is on that we need, and we'll go ahead and set our flight avionics. Come over here, turn on the GPS. There we go. 7, that's fine. And we'll go direct to excuse me, Dundee here, so EGPN. So yeah guys, that's a really short flight over to Dundee. I mean, in a 5 nautical mile range here, it's 11 miles. So super short one there. So that's set. Go ahead and set our runway heading, or sorry, start with our altitude here. Get ahead of myself. We'll just put her up to 2,000. A short flight. Check the QNH. See what the meter is reading for Scone here. So runway 3 is actually looking like a better choice now. That's okay, we'll still stick with runway 9. Got it written down here. Meter reads Echo Golf Papa November 231-120 Zulu 050 at 13 knots 020 variable 090. So it's kind of a variable wind. 9999, few 2500, and temperature is 15 and dew point's 3. QNH is 1017. So go ahead and set that. Runway heading is 090. Probably do a straight in approach there at Dundee Airport. So we'll go ahead and set our transponder here. Turn that on. Back. Options TME. Does anyone remember the frequencies here? 110.4. Okay. Get our Unicom in gear there. Yeah, I couldn't hear what he was trying to say there, but anyway. And 108.10 for Dundee. 108. This will probably show up. Perth isn't showing up there, 110.4, but Dundee it shows up 11.5, so. Okay, well, 110.4. PTH, it shows up here, but it's not showing a, and that's fine. It won't probably right now, but as you get rolling, it may show up.
Enemy traffic.
Okay, we're ready to taxi, so we can drop the throttle here. Sorry guys, just looking at my chart here. So we're to taxi. So we're gonna on the right side here. So we're at the terminal apron. So we'll go. What would it be? Bravo and then runway 09. So okay. Check our frequency 122.8. Okay. Scone traffic. Charlie Juliet Sierra Victor Romeo Type Diamond Twin. Is taxiing to runway 09 via taxiway Bravo. Scone traffic. Okay. Go ahead, release parking brake, tap the brakes, and check our annunciators as the checklist is saying there. Throttle out of here. Towards the hangar. Make a turn. He did a nice job on this airport. I'm happy with this one. You know, some of these guys that are doing these airports on FlightSim.to are comparable to some of the ones you pay for. I mean, that's pretty big, so. Bravo out to 9, okay. Should turn on our taxi lights as well. Yeah. So we'll line ourselves up and do our takeoff check. Scone traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo lining up runway 09. We will probably use the threshold here. However, we are empty, so we're not. Shouldn't have any issue. Runway 09 is a little shorter. Now we got a bit of a crosswind. That's okay. Nine will put us right towards Dundee nicely. Won't have to really make any turns. Okay. Stop here, do our takeoff checks. Gust check I do here, just a quick one. It's not official, don't do it in real life. Okay, so we'll go gas is good, it is. Undercarriage is down, switches, pumps are on, landing lights are on, taxi lights go off. PO can go on, well, there's 1 notch of flaps, our takeoff setting. I will have a sip of coffee. Coffee with natural honey, guys. Good stuff. All right, we're ready to go here at Scone. Scone traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo, taking off runway 09, departure to the east. Scone traffic. All right. Look for full power. Short runway, you want to look for full power. Runway heading set. Release our brakes. We're on the right runway. All right, we got 1 notch of flaps. A lot of right rudder in now. Try and keep center here. Game was stuttering a bit there. Looking for 80, 75. Ah, we're good. Go ahead and rotate. There we are. Bye-bye, Scone, Perth. Perth, Scone. Good job on that airport. You're doing the grass strip there, so that's good. Alright, tap the brakes, bring the gear up. Gust check again, gas is good, undercarriage is up. We're looking for 1,000 on the altitude. We're going to hand fly this whole route. So there's 1,000. Go ahead, pull back on our throttle, finish off our gusts. Switches can go off. We're just going to leave our landing lights on. And we forgot about our flaps there. Bring our flaps up. And nose will pitch down naturally. Okay, there we are. So we did file 2,000 for this. I'll try and get up to 2,000. Actually, I didn't file anything on VATSIM for this flight plan. However, we will file when we land at Dundee to Aberdeen. Power back here. Power back, power back, power back. So power, attitude, and trim. It's an acronym I was taught in flight school anyway. GA flying. Okay. Trim this baby. You guys, I did all the, not all of them, but the training flights in Microsoft Flight Sim. Those are quite fun. Sometimes they don't quite work. You get lost, and it just lets you keep going, and you're like, what's going on here? And then the flight just cancels. Yeah. Oh, they did a pretty good job with those as well, though. So. Do I see Dundee down there? I think I do. Cruising 135 and 2,000, and yeah, we're hand flying, baby. we'll call Dundee now. So, right. Dundee traffic, Charlie Juliet Sierra Victor Romeo's type Diamond Twin. They're 7 miles west, 2000 inbound, runway 09, full stop. Or report final, runway 09 straight in. Dundee traffic. Alright, so go ahead, set our nav Dundee. DD, there it is, it's our identifier. There it is down there, I can see it. So we can come down to start descending. So to descend, attitude, power trim. Right? Am I right? No, power attitude trim. Oh, I'm getting mixed up here now. Pat. Pat. Attitude power. Power attitude trim, yeah. It's magnetic at Dundee. It's 092, right? 092, okay. Yeah, this is fun stuff when you're VFR flying, hand flying. Best flying you can do. We can go ahead and set our CDI here. Lock that onto Dundee. Yeah, there's no passengers at Scone to go really anywhere. There's one down to Walney Island, I think. I almost took that, but looked on Sky Vector and the turbulence coverage was just out of control, so I didn't want to get into that. Dundee traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo's 3 mile final, runway 09 to land, full stop. Dundee traffic. Okay, so go ahead and do our gust check. Gas is good, undercarriage can come down. Switches, pumps can go on. We left landing lights on. 1 notch of flaps. Super short flight here, guys. Fun one though. Fun little hand flyer. Slow down a bit here. Isn't a bit much altitude, 600 feet. So stay around the 600 here. Just pitch the nose up. You don't need to add any power. A little bit of trim. Leave the pressure on the stick. Mind you, none of this is real flying advice as well. I mean, I'm
500.
Not a real pilot. I'm a sim pilot. I do have some real world training many years ago, but I just enjoy simming. So we're 2 and 2, looking good, looking good. And we're going a bit fast here, so let's power back. A little fast, a little high. Go ahead and add full flaps. It's a little late, but oh well. Beautiful city down here, and this is an Orbex airport here, guys. Downloaded this off the store during that sale there in April, early April there. Still is April, isn't it? Yeah, the sale ended on the 15th, so I picked up a couple airports anyway. Little slow here, 4 red. We're just shooting VFR here. So. Alright. There we go. Oh, lots of right rudder to keep her steady. Flaps can come up. Pumps can go off. Here we are, Dundee Airport. Apply some brakes to get off on Charlie here. Our taxi lights, pumps are off. It's good, undercarriage is down. Switches, pumps are off, landing lights are on, flaps are up. Dundee traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo is clear of the active Charlie to main terminal. Dundee traffic. Okay. So yeah, quick turnaround here, and then up to Aberdeen. I think it's about a 55 nautical mile flight up to there, so. Again, just a VFR flight. I'll hand fly to 5,000 for that one. Because it will be odd. 5,500, I believe. IFR would be 5,000, but VFR you had your 500. And I will do a quick plan in VATSIM for that one as well. Alright. There's the pedo message. We can turn that off for now. Alright, so again here at Dundee for a quick stopover. So go ahead and set our parking brake. Our FSeconomy window pops up. You guys won't see that, but okay, so flight is logged. I'll go ahead and start another flight here in FSeconomy. Start flight. It says required payload, so add 443 pounds. And you guys can remember yesterday the struggles I was having with this here. 443 pounds, some big passengers. If you get close, it'll let you. And please add 55 pounds, okay. So let's say they have some baggage and they have it in the rear here. 25 in each of these seats. Okay, what's it telling me now? Payload is correct. Okay, good. Payload is correct. However, this will not be correct. So I need to check that. With these multi-flights in FSeconomy, you always want to check your fuel, because if your fuel is off, your whole flight can be ruined. So 79 gallons, 81%. So just popped open my browser and checked that out, so 81%. More so short flights. Really messes up the FSeconomy, but longer ones are usually okay. So, okay, 81%. Our passengers are in. Some big passengers. That's okay. The Diamond will handle it fine. All right, so leave the engines running. We'll touch them up a bit. Keep them nice and toasty. Then we'll just go to our after start. So our avionics is on. Our power levers, yes, they are required. Be a bit high, 15, that's a bit high. I'd like to warm them up around 10. Electrical equipment on as required, so everything's fine there. We can turn off our taxi lights for now. Strobe lights, ACLs are on. Position lights, trim. Let's reset our trim here. I can't see it from this view. It actually looks okay for a trim. We'll come back here. We got 2 passengers, so fine right there. And we'll come over here to our GPS now and set that. Okay, so we're just gonna go direct to. Again, guys, nothing fancy here. We'll do a fancy route. Maybe tomorrow we'll do something a little longer flight from out of Aberdeen. We'll find something there. Go somewhere, maybe somewhere we haven't been yet, or maybe up to Sunborough if they have anything going up there, or we'll find something a little longer anyways. So we'll just do a visual of 34 up there. We'll set the localizer ILS. Let's see, pull up our chart here for Aberdeen. 34, yeah, 1099. So we have Dundee set. We'll come here, so we set that, come back over here, go go ahead and set our altitude for this flight. It'll be 5,500 because it will be odd number. Oops. Odd number direct to 32. Yeah, see, north to south on the east side, you're odd VFR, and you're even VFR on the west. As far as I know, unless that has changed, I highly doubt it. So QNH, set the QNH, check that. Dundee Reader Meads, Google Golf Papa November 23112 Zulu 050 at 13 knots, 020 variable not 0909999, fuel 25, temperatures 15, dew points 3, QNH is 1017. That's what we got there, so that's fine. Ever DME set. Check our transponder, make sure nothing happened there. It's on VFR. Okay, this all looks good here. Besides our runway heading, no, that would be the same. We just set that. Yeah, that's fine. V speed is looking good, so rotate around 80. Flight is planned. I always double check after connecting flight because things, switches and settings are all over the place. So. Okay, we're ready to go again here, guys. Excuse me. We'll pop open our taxi checklist. So where are we going here? Parking brake release, yes. Brakes test, flight instruments, avionics, fuel pumps, check off. Until we get to the runway, fuel selector is cross reads. Well, it didn't change, did they? No, it didn't. Alright. We have someone on the old text on the VATSIM. 06 vacated test, he says. That's an easy. Test success, okay. Right. Press the parking brake. We'll just call Dundee traffic here. Just make sure we're on the right. Dundee traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo, taxiing main apron, taxiway Bravo to runway 09, backtracking 09, Dundee traffic. Okay, so we can go ahead and turn around. Lots of throttle to start her rolling. Shoot right back out here. Should have said Alpha, I guess, eh? Alpha Bravo, Charlie Delta, Delta, okay. Yeah, chartfox.org is really good for the UK, I find. Everything I've needed over here, it's had all the charts, procedure charts, approach plates, everything for major airports. So. Dundee traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo, backtracking 09. Dundee traffic. And we should turn on our taxi lights. That's why you have the chart in front of you, right? It's twice now. Both airports I forgot to turn on the taxi lights. There's a lot going on when you're flying. There's a lot going on. The passengers are pretty chatty. They're excited. Get up to Aberdeen and get their tests done up there. So. Yeah, FSeconomy has these all-in VIP jobs that you can take, and they usually expire fairly quickly, so they pay pretty good on the FSE, so they're pretty neat. These patient ones are one of them, so. Yeah, they have a number of jobs. They have regular ones, they have VIPs, they have all-ins where you can just fly the aircraft with a bunch of passengers, like a bigger airplane or something. So it's kind of neat. I've used them for 2014, so over 7 years. Been with them. Alright. Yeah, it's a good app. You guys want to try that out? FS Economy. Give that a shot. I keep saying FS Passengers. I used to run that years ago. FS Passengers with was it Microsoft Flight Simulator? X, I think. Yeah. That was a fun little app as well. Okay. Here we are lined up with 09. Do our quick check here. Gas is good, undercarriage is down, switches, turn on our fuel pumps. Taxi lights off, landing lights on. Throw one notch of flaps there. Flaps are down on starboard, port. Okay. Lights are all on properly and our torpedo can go on. Dundee traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo is taking you off runway 09, departure to the north. Dundee traffic. Okay, we go ahead and add power. See how much rudder we'll need to maintain center here. Right away, lots of rate. I have CH Pro pedals. They are old pedals. It's my next purchase. Is probably going to be a set of pedals. So we're looking for 80 here. There we have it. Rotate. And up we go. Alright. Tap the brakes. And bring the gear up. Gas. Undercarriage is up. Switches. We'll go right to flaps now. Got some height. Got some speed. Bring the flaps up. Nose will pitch forward a bit. And we'll gain that speed. We can go ahead and pull back now. Try and maintain our runway heading here. It's a beautiful city down there. Maybe we'll have to tour the city of Dundee. That'd be something if we did that. I don't know how accurate things are. I know the Bing maps are pretty good, but off center here, so go ahead and pull back. Dundee traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo, making a left turn onto course. Good day, Dundee traffic. Okay, pumps go off, landing lights go off, check our flaps are up, completes our takeoff. Climbing checklist. Go ahead and make our left turn. I did say left turn, didn't I? Set it right for 20 degrees there. Yeah, I wonder what it'd be like to have a little tour of that, see what those buildings look like up close. Buildings and parks and stuff. Right. The roads. I know it can get ugly with the scenery when you get down and close, but well, sometimes it's alright. So we're going to go up to 5,500 feet today here on our flight to Aberdeen. We're 50 miles it looks like. So expected half an hour at this speed, but it'll be a lot shorter once we get to our cruise. So we'll definitely pick up speed, of course. So here up to 10 degrees pitch. I didn't know there's that many people there, 150,000, wow. It's a big university with gardens there, so maybe we could tour that one day. Yeah, the accuracy of the Bing maps and the Microsoft Flight Simulator is really, really good. I mean, I flew right over my house. So that was pretty cool. Showed my everyone that, so that's pretty neat. 10 degrees here. Okay, go ahead, make a slight right here. Get up onto course. 38, 3,900, we're getting there. Should have announced our climbing there. I left Dundee, that's okay. Or VFR, we can make the VFR mistakes, no? No, I should always try to be as professional you can to give everyone the proper sim on VATSIM and stuff. I mean, if you weren't online, then, you know, you want to do the right fun stuff. There's our warning to 55, we're at 48 now. I think transition altitude is 7,000 around here. Maybe that's the Edinburgh control zone. We'll go standard and we'll reset when we go. 1. Right. 52, 53. And so we'll power back. Oh, we're going up over. We want to be there with our altitude. Nose down. Get the passengers excited there. I'll trim off the excess. Alright, we can go ahead and let the autopilot in there. So
engaging autopilot.
Nav. So we'll let the autopilot Charlie take care of that. Check what our speed's saying here. 20 minutes. EGYD, Go Golf Yankee Tango. I wonder what that is there. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you want me to review your scenery, let me know. I can even dedicate a whole video to reviewing an airport or a specific scenery. I don't mind doing that. That's fine. Just DM me on any of the platforms. I'm on flightsim.to. BTC Simmer. I'm also on YouTube, of course, BTC Simmer. So, I don't use any other social media for my flight simming. I do use Bitcoin Twitter for my Bitcoin, but that's separate from this. Yeah, 10 subscribers. I'll give you guys a tour of the sim pit, and I want to do lightning airdrops, lightning Bitcoin. So, it's like instant Bitcoin, very super low fees and everything else. Want to spread the love of hard money. Who wouldn't? Who shouldn't? Right? So go ahead and set our 1013 here. Standard atmosphere. And we can go ahead and do a cruise checklist. Power levers up to 95. What were they at here? 75, so go up to 85. Speed the flight up a bit. I want you guys to get bored of me talking. Okay, there's 85. Trim as required. Autopilot and its heaters. Engine system page monitor. We'll do a quick check of them here. Green, green, green. Everything looks in the green there. Lean. All looks alright there, guys. System. Okay, we looking pretty good. Check our passengers, see if they're enjoying the flight. I believe they are. It's a Class 2A patience, it's called in FS Economy, so we'll sim that these guys are military and going up to do some tests. Let's say that. Sounds good. Fit tests. Count down. And about 14 minutes. Yeah, with FS Economy, you can go Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Inverness, and then back to Edinburgh. You can do a triangle sort of route where you can go down to Glasgow, then over to Edinburgh. That's a short flight there. The thing with that flight is you take off, you're into a lot of traffic, you plan your route, then you're down instantly. So it's a lot of work in a short distance to go from Edinburgh to Glasgow. Especially if there's a controller on, then you're just blah 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 for a whole. Just your flight's just so busy, I guess. I guess if you don't mind that sort of thing. I don't mind it, but I like to also enjoy the flight. Like a flight like this is great. VFR, 50 nautical miles or more, too much more. Good weather day. Be nice to have a controller on, but not right now. Yeah, there's no centers on or nothing right now. So. It is a weekend, it is noon, so people enjoying their day for sure. Okay, we can bring up Aberdeen on a chart now. Also on Midar TAF, we can bring up Aberdeen. Stormway, Wick, Glasgow. There's Aberdeen Dice. Yeah, the wind's still off of 34 there, so touch of a crosswind. It's 350 at 10, so it's not bad. Looks like scattered 1,800 feet. Kind of looks like it here too, scattered 1,800. $11 degrees and 6 dew points. 1019 on the QNH. Not a bad day there. We're at the foot of the mountain range, the Grampian mountain range, I believe. Carrington, is it? I read up a bit about it on Wikipedia at one point. So. And until I started really flying over here, I didn't know there was too many mountain ranges in the UK. Sure enough. I thought Western Canada had the best mountains. I'm sure they're still the best, but I'd have to check these out for real one day. I do want to travel over here, have a look. I want to see the Falkirk Wheel. I don't know why I put that on my list. Falkirk Wheel. You're near 28 miles. We'll call in about 20 miles. Give her altitude and direction, intentions. Typical VFR call-in. There may or may not be anyone on up here. Let's check the radar quickly and see if we can see. Well, it's looking pretty clear. It's got a big control zone all the way around here. I do have to familiarize myself with the military control zones around Scotland. I know there's a few. I've flown through a few of them for sure. But hey, like I say, we're in a sim here. We can make those mistakes time to time. So we've got a 14 knot headwind and a 17 knot crosswind out of the east. Ground speed's 158 knots. 85% power setting. We'll say 2180 on the RPMs. It's 160 indicated, 171 true airspeed. Oh, not a bad cruise speed. Okay, we can go ahead and tune 1099 for Aberdeen. 99. 23.8. They also have 114.3, which is just north of the airport there. Oh, a little bounce. 27, yeah, it's just a few miles north of the airport. Their VOR stations, right off the end of 34. Well, a little further than that. Yeah, I didn't want to go south. There's a huge turbulence layer. Sky Vector was looking at Sky Vector and seeing that, so loaded into FSeconomy, and then I just happened to check Sky Vector and it said huge turbulence layer all the way down south of Edinburgh, all the way down to pretty much Walney, right where I was planning to go. Yeah, so I figure what I'll do is I'll download different airports from flightsim.to, do little tours. And the creators do like this. They do like me touring their work. It's nice for them to get that. So, I don't mind doing it. I enjoy it. It's good all the way around. So where are we? How far are we? 19, so we'll call Aberdeen. Aberdeen traffic, Charlie Juliet Sierra Victor Romeo is 19 miles south, 5,500 inbound to land runway 34. Worldport final, runway 34, Aberdeen traffic. Probably just do another straight in here, guys. Maybe a right, left base. We'll see what she looks like when we get closer. We'll report that as well when we get a little closer, what our intentions are. So I think I said the 4 was off, VOR was off of 34, it's off of 16. We headed south, yeah, 16. So it's up there a couple miles from there. So it's a good one to use when you're taking off 34 VOR station, then over toward Inverness or Wick or Sunborough up that way. Good to navigate with the VORs. Like I said, I want to get a steam gauge plane. Really looking at the Twin Otter. Maybe that one. Jump in there, and that'll be our next plane. So that's a haul anything, go anywhere type of plane. Really fun. Twin turboprops. I refresh myself on how to fly with those type of engines. It's been a while. But I'm really loving the Diamond right now. It's such a nice aircraft. Okay, so we're 15 miles. Let's start a descent. Oh, we don't want to pull back yet. We'll get down to about 25, say. IAS. Quickly go over descent checklist. Power levers, we just set them. Air speeds. This is within what we want, and our trim is autopilot. So, coming down descent rate, a little steep, that's okay. These are good passengers today, they don't mind. All passengers are good passengers. What's that saying? The customer's always right. Is that how that goes? I guess so. And we're coming down, so we can go ahead and set our QNH for Aberdeen, which is 1019, I believe. 1019. There we are. Aberdeen traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo, 11 miles south, 4,200 descending, 2,500 inbound, runway 34. We'll report final, runway 34, Aberdeen traffic. So the MEDAR reads, Echo Golf Papa Delta, 231-150 Zulu, 350 at 10 knots, 320, variable 040, 9999, scattered 1800, temperature 11, dew point 6, QNH 1019, temporary broken 1400. So a little bit of cloud cover here, which isn't bad. good headwind to 15 and a crosswind to 14. So we can come down a bit more here. Let's go down to 2,000. Circuit height yet. Oh, we're getting close. 999. So, and we should go ahead and put in our runway heading, eh? 339. Oops. A bit of cloud cover. Would they say 1,800 to 2,000? Yeah. Seems about right for Aberdeen. It's always this airport. I always have surprises here. I don't know. It's always cloud will pop up, or be really windy on final or something. Don't come here too often. It's definitely one I do visit. So. We'll let her slow down now. Down to at least 130, 120, 130, anywhere there is fine. Let's go like this with our heading and set our course selector to the runway. Heading hold. And then we can go here. Here, grab our CDI, set that, and that is set automatically 339. Alright. Oh, maybe we won't be doing a visual. You know what? Let's come down a bit more here. We'll go hand fly this baby right on down. Aberdeen traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo, doing a left base for runway 34. Or port final, runway 34, Aberdeen traffic. So it looks like we're getting some big stutters there. Will scare the heck out of me, guys. Don't want to lose this whole recording on a freeze up or something silly. Well, I won't lose it, it'll end here and it'll be on the ground. So. Let's set ourselves up for a right base here. And do our gust checks. Gas is good. Undercarriage come down. Pumps can go on. Landing lights should have already been on, but they are on now. Drop some more altitude here. And we notch your flaps. We're at the good flap speed. 22 is our flap speed indicated. Now we're looking good here, guys. Alright, there's the runway there. Ooh, another big stutter. Wonder if it's the new textures I put in there or my connection, because Microsoft's always online, right? So come down a bit more here. Aberdeen traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo is right base, left base for runway 34. Aberdeen traffic. Aberdeen traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo is turning final, runway 34. Aberdeen traffic. Oh, a little early on the final. Kind of make an oblong final here. Going a bit fast. Full flaps, our gear is down. And line up with the localizer there.
500.
That's okay, we got lots of runway here at Aberdeen. So. Oh, it wasn't the prettiest right base to final, but hey, it's my second flight of the day. Alright, liner right up. Beautiful. Painting a picture. 3 red there, add some power. What was that one old man we the runway pretty good there. Bent the strut. No, just kidding. Okay, here we go. 3-4. Critical phase of flight, guys. You can already see his markings are well done here. Right on. Good work, Josh. Okay, just power back. Set her down there. There we go. Okay, we'll jump off somewhere here. I don't really know the airport that well. I got my chart in front of me, but still rolling here. The flaps up. Turn off the pumps. Big real taxi all the way to the end here. Oh, it looks like he added a few things for sure. Nice. Would it be M7? Is that the taxiway? Taxiway Mike? This isn't it, is it? No. This is something else. No, that's... okay, that's... looks like a disused runway. This looks like Mike here. Is taxiway Mike? Oh, looks like we're back on up. What is this? A runway? Yeah, I'm all over the place here, guys. Sorry, I don't know the airport. M5, alright. Okay, I see where we are here now. Aberdeen traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo is clearly active. Taxiing to the Charlie apron via Mike, taxiway Charlie. Okay, didn't want to hold the mic button down too long, so it looks like we'll go M5, Mike here to taxiway Charlie. And that's where I believe I used to park at the Charlie apron there. So, that's the thing with this airport, there's a lot of taxiways that intersect and all sorts of things. We'll turn on our taxi lights. Go ahead and get going here. Alright guys, bear with me if I make a wrong turn somewhere here. Looks like it's just roundabout here and you take a right down that skinny taxiway there. And that's Charlie, I believe. See, I didn't mention that he did much with the buildings. He mentioned with the markings and the taxiways, and it looks like it for sure. And he said to use the global textures with it, so I did install those. Yeah, it does look better than it used to look, guys. Let me know what you think. So this is the Charlie apron here. And that's Delta. That's right, that's okay. I remember now. I used to come down Delta. That's what it was. Should we just park at the Charlie apron and get out and have a look? Let's do that. Yeah, I have static aircraft turned off because I'm on VATSIM, and then you get spawning. But when you install these airports, they come with static ones you can't turn off. So that's why we got the spawning the other day there, if you remember. Okay, go ahead and set our parking brake. Log our FSeconomy. There we go, that logged. Okay, do our shutdown checklist here. Parking brake is set. Yes, it is. Avionics master, come off. Electrical consumers off, so our taxi, our strobe. We didn't have anything in the cabin turned on. Engine master off. Go right first. Watch the gauges die down here. There we go. Now we can go left. That always exits for some reason. So go ahead and turn off our position, nav lights, and our master, and our alternators. Alright guys, what'd you think of the flights today? Thought they were alright. That was a quick one to Dundee there. And then nice one over here to up here to Aberdeen. 54 nautical miles I think it was total. Not too bad at all. Just go ahead and fire up the old Xbox controller here. It's another thing I want to get is a new gamepad, but I'm really just into the flight simulator for now, so. Okay, and here we are. as if we're a passenger here. So, all right, jump on out. We'll have a quick little walk around. We downloaded this this airport from flightsim.to. The creator is, I believe his name is Josh9691. It's spelled Ghosh 9691. So this is his work. He said in the description he did the markings and the taxiways and markings, and to use the global textures, which I did download and install. They're also by him, so let's have a look. So this is taxiway Charlie. Let's head over to Delta here. And he said he set up the parking stands as well, which is pretty cool. Oh, did he ever? Yeah. Right. So as you're coming down Delta, you'd see the parking stand 14 would be there. Look at that, yeah. That's pretty cool. And he also said he did, yeah, the airport lighting as well. Might be missing something, he might have said more, but I guess I could pull it up in the browser, but I'm just gonna have a walk around here. Enjoy some of the scenery. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like as you're coming down the taxiway, you'd know where your stand is and where to go. So when you crank a U-turn and park right in there. So we're here at the end of Delta. The Bristow Apron, this is called. Bristow Apron. Be really neat if someone did the buildings, the terminal and stuff combined with Josh's work here. That would be, you'd have like the ultimate freeware airport. Definitely worth a tip for these guys. These guys do a lot of work here doing this stuff. I tried scenery, I tried editing the scenery a few times in flight simulators and didn't get too far. Didn't spend enough time doing it, I guess, but yeah, it's a lot of work. You guys, I can't remember if these parking lots were here in the default scenery. I'm guessing they were. Could be wrong. You know what? Let's zoom out. Come up and we'll have a look at this part of the airport from the air. So as if we're in a little drone now. Alright. So yeah, you can see down taxiway Delta there, he's got all the stands marked where to park. It's pretty darn neat. And we'll fly this way. Remember guys, sometimes it does crash with the me using the Xbox controller, so if it does, I'll jump back in, make another quick video. It'll end up in 2 parts though, so you can see all the markings he has here, the intersecting of these, the helicopter runways. So yeah, it looks like he did a really good job. Let's check out the main terminal. We'll walk down that way and check that out. That looks really good as well. I know it looks really bare without any other aircraft around, but I mean, it could turn on dynamic ones or up here, but oh, we don't want to get hit by the car. Hi, friend. 777. 777, lucky numbers. So yeah, so if you're going to 6, you pull in here, pull up here. It's your stand all marked out. I don't know if he added these carts here. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I can't remember if they're here or not. But good work on the airport, Josh. It's good work on the markings and stuff. lights look really neat. I'd like to see them at night. Up on a, what would this be, a baggage loader? I don't know if it would be a people loader. Maybe it would. Oh, no, I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. Just looking around at the airport, sir. Sir, I don't don't use the term sir, but I did there. It was a term I tried to stop using. I believe you should only call your father sir. But okay, so that's the terminal area there. It's the main apron, the terminal building. You can come down Mike here. Across the airport here. You either left it in gear or it's in neutral. Both of these machines. All of these machines. Even that one. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Okay, so I want to head over to the east side of the airport, the Echo Apron. Check that out. Let's do it. So head straight across here. I'm still on VATSIM, so have a look, make sure no one's on final here. When I do these tours, I do stay on VATSIM. Turn on the master, turn on the avionics, but it never works when I'm in that drone mode. So this is the Echo Apron then? Okay. I believe there's a lot of helicopters at Aberdeen. I know when I first came here in X-Plane, I taxied over this way into a bunch of helicopters. Excuse me. Right. Echo Apron, Echo. It's a nice looking building. Yeah, it says global taxiway. The textures are pretty cool. Much better fit than the default, that's for sure. I don't use like super high settings or anything. I mean, I have a 3060, so maybe when I get a 3080 Ti or next generation, I'll do something like that, but I think I'd need to upgrade my power supply, which wouldn't be a problem. Okay, so this is the Echo Apron. Gamma Aviation is over on the Echo side here. Some houses with satellites. Yeah, like I say guys, like, subscribe. Looking for 10 subscribers. Get that tour of my sim pit out to everybody. Looks like we're coming over to NH3 helicopters. And do the Bitcoin Lightning airdrops. If you've never used Bitcoin, or if you have used Bitcoin but you've never used Lightning, wow, I tell you, Lightning is like it sounds, quick, fast, lightning. Hatton of Findray. No, I'm not trying to do a Scottish accent. It's Compass Base right here. I'm watching my chart on my device here that I downloaded from chartfox.org. Really good for the UK. They're probably good for lots of Europe. They don't have any North American stuff, but I have Flight Plan Go for that. So yeah, this is the NHM hangar here. NHV helicopter's apron. So if I had the dynamic on, there'd be a lot of our air traffic. There'd be a lot of dynamic or static aircraft, helicopters anyway. So yeah, he did a great job on these airport markings, and you seen even when we were on final there, you can see these here, these cross markings here. So yeah, looks good for sure, for sure. And you come right out here and you would be right down the runway. Okay. Let's zoom out a bit here. So we're at the threshold of 16. Alright. Okay guys, well, what did you think of that video? I thought it was pretty cool. I like Josh's work here. Did a really good job. Runway ahead, yeah. Runway ahead. 1634. Really appreciate it, guys. I'll leave the link to this file in the description. Appreciate all the likes and the views. Looking for the 10 subscribers, guys. So like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you like the videos, hate the videos, love the videos, kinda like the videos. It's okay. Anything, either or. So I don't know where we go from here with FS Economy, but like I said, I want to go to more add-on airports. My scenery creators really like touring them, looking around them. I wanted to go to Walney, but I think it's a little out of reach this far away that I could do within the time I have, so let's fly up here, have a look. Okay, yeah, that's not modeled. That's okay. Maybe we'll go from here to Inverness. That's a short flight. Have a look around Inverness. I don't know, we did the tour of Inverness, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Alright guys, so like, subscribe, and definitely catch me on the next one. We'll find out where we're going next. And I do want to get download a new plane. I'm not getting tired of the DA62 or anything. I just want to have a bit of variation. Maybe an older plane with steam gauges. Really looking at the Twin Otter. Maybe even a single engine something. I don't know. Not the hugest Caravan fan, but it is a fun plane to fly. And it's a good workhorse, so maybe something like that. Don't know. What do you guys think? Twin Otter. I really like the Twin Otter. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, and catch you on the next one. Take care and have a wonderful day.